Hello, all you positive heads out there. It's so good to be back with all you beautiful reflections of the one source consciousness that creates and animates all things. If you're new to this podcast, of course, we are super happy to have you here, and we just ask that you bring an open mind and heart to your listening experience and to be prepared to explore vantage points that I'm convinced will help shift or solidify your current understanding of the ultimate nature of reality. While listening, you'll be exposed to inspiring, empowering, and unifying perspectives that I'm highly confident will yield stellar results in your life if you opt to try them on for size. Also, at optimistic.tv, we have officially begun releasing the first few episodes of our new late-night style, consciousness-elevating video variety talk show, Optimistic, which features live visionary art, soul share interviews, retreat guests here at the Mystic Manor, as well as live musical performances. I'm also super excited to announce that we are currently making plans to release the rest of Season 1 on my personal favorite online streaming service. So stay tuned to optimistic.tv to follow the unfolding development of this exciting Optimistic expansion, as we'll be posting more info and release dates there soon. And in the meantime, be sure to check out, of course, the first few episodes at optimistic.tv as well.
All right, all you positive heads, welcome. Welcome back. Thanks so much for joining me today. As you can probably already hear, I decided to sit outside again today. I just am not too into being indoors anymore. I'm just really loving being outside, sitting under the tree, listening to the birds. And so, yeah, you guys are going to be outside with me while I record today. And so for the past couple days, I've been thinking about a concept that we talk a lot about, and that concept is oneness. And the reason why I've been thinking about this concept is because we really need to remember it now. We are all one. We are all connected. We breathe the same air. Everything about us is connected. And it seems as though we have been allowing ourselves to be separated on a lot of different fronts, whether it's religious, political, racial, there's so many reasons lately where we are being divided in so many ways. And this is a time to remember that we are not divided. That is an illusion. There is no such thing as separation. There really is only one of us here. If you remember from the Bird Tribes, Return of the Bird Tribes from Ken Carey, the quote, "There is no tree so foolish as to have branches that fight amongst itself." Every single one of us, we are all cells making up the body of God. Do healthy cells in a body fight? No, they don't. They work together in cooperation, seeing that each and every other cell has its role, and it is very important. There is no one cell that is better or less than another cell. And this is something that I'd like to remind us all about today. And interestingly enough, after I had this thought, of course, all these things, always come to me in my morning meditation, because I ask, what's most relevant for the collective to hear right now? And what I was shown this morning was my experience in my own QHHT session with being an orb. And I thought, okay, that definitely fits with oneness, because as an orb, you feel the oneness. You know you are one. You know that there is no separation. You can see that it is an illusion. And so I thought, okay, I guess we're going to share my session clip of the orb. I've never done that before. This session was back in 2016. I think it was February of 2016. And I've never shared it. I've talked about it, but I've never shared it. And I think it is time, because this applies to all of us. Every single one of us has an aspect like this. Our multi-dimensional selves. We all have this aspect that I'm going to share with you. So, you know, this session was very emotional, and so I think that's partly why I haven't shared it. There's a lot of crying and a lot of breathing and a lot of sniffling and all of the things, and honestly, I tried to cut out a lot of it to make it more listenable, but it's still there. So, and it has to be there so you can hear how much emotion, and when there's that much intense emotion, you can feel it. And I want you all to feel this emotion. It's really important that we all feel what oneness feels like. We all know somewhere deep inside what oneness feels like. And so that's why I want to share this with you today. And hopefully you can feel this along with me. So I'm going to share just a small clip of this. And just to preface where it's beginning, I'm just coming to the end of a life as a light being who I had my own ship and I was driving around the universe, and I had a job where I was depositing depositing is a good word, crystals with information. And when I came towards the end of that life, this is where we started. Take a listen.
Muy bien, so now you get your ship, which is different than the other one?
Yeah. This one's like a pod that I lay down in.
Uh-huh.
And that shoots me out.
Now, where are you going now?
Somewhere else. But I think it's like a death pod. It sounds so stupid, but like when you're ready, that's what happens.
Uh-huh.
Like you get old and it's time to go, and I don't know, it's weird.
All right.
It's like a blue pod.
Uh-huh.
Like a blue orb pod. That's cool. Oh, that's neat. So, I'll tell you in a second.
All right.
So, you go in there, and your body is then transformed back into light when you're ready. And these are the blue orbs.
Ah, I see. It feels good?
Yeah.
Tell me how you feel.
It's just so loving. And just comfortable and warm and just really loving. That's all it is.
And now what?
And now I can just go wherever I want, be wherever I want.
Whoa, that sounds really great.
Yeah.
So, what do you want?
Now I just go and help and get closer. So that energy can get closer. And I can help bring it closer.
Why do you want to be that closer?
Because the people need it. So I can go closer. And I can travel there and...
Explain to me how you can get closer.
I just go. Thought.
Tell me about those people who need that much.
Everyone on Earth. The planet itself. There's a lot of us.
A lot? They are there.
We're all just trying to help. We come when we're called, and even when we're not. And we can only do what we can, but we're helping.
How do you feel about that?
It's good. It's just... It just doesn't feel like enough.
Wait, tell me about why you say so.
It's like we all want to give it more, but you can only give so much.
You only can give so much about what?
Yeah. So much at once.
Say it again, so much?
So much at once.
Okay. Seems like you are very... I don't know the word, but you are not very happy about that so much.
It's just sad.
Explain to me.
It just makes us sad because we give all this. We try to give all this love, and sometimes it's not accepted.
So I'm going to interject here really quickly and just say, notice the use of the word we. At this point, I am experiencing being part of a collective mind, of a group soul. And there is no separation there. And yes, while that is a higher dimensional perspective, it is also the truth in the higher dimensional aspects. It is the obvious truth. And it's something that the more we can understand that that is the truth here, the better we are. Better we are as a whole. Because what is in one is in the whole. And the other part about this is that there is so much love being showered upon us at all times. And we just need to be willing to accept it. So often we're just not willing to accept that that is the case, that there is infinite love being streamed down upon us at all times, that it is within us and around us. It's just, we need to accept it.
It's so sad that they don't want to take it or feel it.
Are you suffer for that?
No.
Okay.
No. I can feel it.
The rest, all of you, all the people or the beings who are with you now, they feel the same way?
Yeah, but we each experience things differently in our own way. We feel what we each feel.
When you say you feel where we each feel?
We each get a sensation, but the group knows. It's different when you experience it for yourself than the knowledge that the group brings. You know the knowledge from the group, but it's different when you feel it for yourself.
Why is different? Tell me about why make that difference?
The feeling. To feel. Knowing doesn't feel.
Okay. I see. All right. So what is next? What you should do now? Or what you all gonna do now?
This is what we do.
Oh.
We move up and down when we want to or when we're called.
When you say you're getting cold, what?
People.
means? Say it again.
People.
People. People. So how do you hear that cold?
Oh, no, that's like a knowing. It's not a hearing. It's a knowing.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
And when you know they called you,
Yeah.
what happened then?
We go. Just like that.
All right.
We called and we go.
All right.
No hesitation.
All right. So who can call you?
Anyone. Anything.
All right.
So I think this part is really important because we all have this kind of help. Every single one of us has this kind of help, and all we need to do is ask. And the minute we ask, they are there in a second. It is like a split second. We just have to remember to ask. That's it. We all have this much support always. And if you're feeling like you don't, I promise you it is there. Just call. And speaking of a call, she's about to take me to a call, and we're going to experience what that is like.
So let's go see. I want you to answer one of those calls. So I want you to explain to me what's going on with this call.
It's like I feel them when they call. I feel what they feel. And this girl is really sad. And she's in a white dress and she's kneeling in the grass and she's crying and asking for help.
You know what she's crying for? The reason?
She's sad. And she's heartbroken.
So she's asking for help and you go right there.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Surround her with warmth and love.
Does she can feel you?
Yeah. Yeah. You know when you're crying, when someone is crying and all of a sudden you feel okay for a minute?
Yes.
That's why.
Oh, yes. Oh, that is beautiful, girl.
Yeah. Because we're always here.
So you say you surround her, right?
With light.
Okay.
With myself. With myself that is the orb.
See.
Yeah. You just surround them.
Right. Wonderful. So you just did your job now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like you kind of float above the earth. And that's kind of where you wait or hang out there. And you send energy from there too. But you go when you're called.
So after you help her,
I go back.
you go back.
I help and I leave. And that's it.
And that's it.
Back to worldview.
Beautiful.
Back to the whole planet.
So I was literally feeling every single ounce of her heartbreak. That's why I was crying so hard, because I could feel it. And I could feel it because there is no amount of anything that happens in this existence that doesn't affect us all. And from that perspective, You feel it. You know it. And now she's going to take me through a journey to Source. And the reason why I want to share this perspective with you is because we're all here to experience. We all came from Source, and we all left Source so we could experience something different. And so here's my experience with that.
So, you don't die because you're already energy. You just go back to Source.
Oh, okay. All right, maybe you want to do that.
I fly into a rainbow funnel. And that goes into white light. And that's all there is. Just nothing.
So how you feel that?
It's very peaceful.
Do you like it?
No, it's kind of boring.
Oh, all right.
It's very peaceful, but it's very boring. I like being out.
Oh, tell me why.
Interaction with people, others. Being with Source is so nice because it's just vast and empty and nothing and no cares, no worries, no. Just pure love and peace. And that gets boring. So I think I'll split off again. Because I can always come back here.
Exactly, for sure.
I can go whenever I want. I do better going out and experiencing. My place is more valuable there. To do the doing and the work.
We can all go to Source whenever we want. This is where we're all from. We all have this memory. We just close our eyes and imagine this vast love, this vast peace. It's infinite. It's indescribable. And everyone has access to it. Every single one of us. Also, we are meant to be out experiencing. That is where we are most valuable. Out experiencing, being little creators. That is what we are here for. So when life starts to get a little difficult, that's a good reminder. And now my higher self comes in and answers some of these questions.
But do you know what that lifetime, the last lifetime you have as an all? The purpose for that lifetime?
To solidify the knowing that all is one.
And what is the lesson? What do you learn from that lifetime?
To acknowledge my gifts and know their worth.
Why was so important she saw that lifetime to Ericana?
Because of the gifts and knowing them. And she has access.
She has access.
Yes.
Wonderful. That is a great notice. Because if she has the access, how she can get into? What is the process?
Her mind.
Say it again.
Mind.
Mind.
Thought. Mind. In her mind.
So she don't need anyone to help her to do that. Does she?
Help is always good.
Always good. But
the more you come together, the stronger you are.
I see.
You square your energies. Not double. Square.
All right. Sounds really powerful.
Yes. And help is always good. She doesn't need to be alone.
No, right?
Right.
Okay. Explain to her what you mean about that.
She's never alone. Ever. No one ever is. She knows we're always here.
I want to take the opportunity for you to ask me back, what is the difference between you now, the being I talking to now, and the SC, the subconscious of Erica?
There is no difference.
All right.
It's just Erica is an aspect of a whole. So she is us and we are her. Always.
And so the reason why I wanted to share this with you today is the same reason why they showed it to me years ago, because it's relevant to all of us, and to maybe help us all solidify the knowing that all is one. And also that every single one of us has special gifts. All of us. We all have something different and unique that is our gift. And now, more than ever, is such a wonderful time to acknowledge those gifts and strengthen them and own them. We came here with these beautiful gifts, and so we should be using them. And last but not least, we are so powerful. We can do all of this in our minds. We have access to all of it in our minds. And when we come together, our energies are squared. That's so intense. So we need to remember our oneness, focus our energy and our thoughts in that love, in that unity that we all are, in this fabric of oneness that is us. I hope you all enjoyed that little tidbit of very personal stuff for me, but I think it's very relevant to share for everyone right now. So thank you so much for listening. I'm going to leave you all with a song for today. This is Nako and Medicine for the People, Great Spirit. Till next time, everyone. I love you all.
And if you're feeling the call to come for a week retreat-style Mystic Manor immersion, remember to go now and book your time to speak with me directly about stepping into the optimistic vortex at calendly.com/talkwithbrandon while there are still spots left. Otherwise, I look forward to co-creating magic with you at the Mystic Manor.
So which wolf will you feed? One makes you strong, one makes you weak. And those who know and those who seek. Amidst the chaos, find your peace. I know which wolf I'll feed. I know which wolf I'll feed. Way of weaving through the damage, mindful, stay mindful. Great Spirit for my sisters, let me be a flowing river, flood the banks, the rocks that bind her, carry, I'll carry. Great Spirit, oh first. Let me be a mountain under which he climbs to discover his process. Now that's progress. Great Spirit, all that hinders, tie reminders to my fingers. I must speak with you more often. Great, great Spirit. Oh, wow, great, great Spirit. Oh, wow, great Spirit for my relations. Give them strength to face racism in every single situation. Easy now, wanna speak loud. Great Spirit, take me instead. Guide me down the road of red and Kashala. I am shade praying. Oh, then Kashala, yeah. Then Kashala, yeah. Then Kashala, yeah. Then Kashala. System collapse, nothing but the earth will last, and I'll be singing sweetly into the darkness. Now heart this great Spirit on my tongue, be still, the time will come when everyone will sing, all life is sacred, while I'm waiting. Great Spirit, my fist is up, bringing the power to the people, your reflection of us. Some of your people can't hear it, the cries of the earth. Some of your people can't feel it, the way that it hurts, and it hurts. Great Spirit, oh, and it moves, Great Spirit. Interconnected in the wreckage of a paradigm on its way out. Its way out. Speaking of spiritual, lyrical testimonies, a spirited lyricist, weaving around false prophecies. Spirit directed and selective with the message I bring. While the ship slowly sinks, I've been directed to sing. I'm like a wrecking ball, breaking down the walls of the past. I'm in a bliss, living a bliss with the last of my cash. You're gonna be justified with how you treated the